Hey everyone, welcome back for another plan with me. This week we are planning the week of May 25th, so the last week of May. Obviously this week started off with Memorial Day. So my boyfriend had a day off of work, which meant he wasn't working from home. I wasn't working from home because the semester had just ended the previous Friday. So this was the beginning of my summer break. On Monday, I guess before I get into the day by day, I am using leftovers from a Cinderella paper coat kit that I used in January over the course of 2 weeks. So the stickers that you're seeing in this plan with me are the leftovers after using this kit for 2 weeks already. So these kits go really far, and I love that about them. My voice cracked there, sorry. Anyway, Monday was Memorial Day, like I said, so Nathan was off, and we spent this day looking for apartments because we do need to move at the beginning of August, just because our roommates are moving on to bigger and better things, so we needed to find a different place to live because we could short-term afford where we are currently living without them, but it just made more sense to look for our own place. I baked this morning, so I put in a food little thing for that. I baked some oatmeal bars. They turned out okay. I feel like a lot of recipes I follow are very dry, so I always end up having to add liquid to them, which is very strange. And for every day, I ended up using the today, to do, and little things headers, like the old-fashioned, or the beginning of planning way of planning, just to fill up some space, to add some color to this obviously very neutral spread. After my to-do list on Monday, I put in a squared off half box because we watched the last 5 episodes of season 5 of Parks and Recreation. And I marked that with a gasping blobby from Oh Hello because they got me. They got me with the end of season 5. Tuesday, I put in a pattern piece of washi to mark that I needed to draft my diversity statement for my job applications. Put in a glitter flag for moving my car during street sweeping, and a to-do list for various things that I needed to do on Tuesday, including starting my California Community College registry profile so that I can apply to jobs. Then we went to look at an apartment that evening after Nathan got off work. So I used a house little thing to mark that, and we decided that that is where we are moving in August. So I put in the clinking glasses and a solid piece of washi. And then we rounded out the day by watching the first 2 episodes of season 6 of Parks and Rec. And for season 6 and season 7, I used a lot of travel stickers that I'm otherwise not going to be able to use this year because they do a lot of traveling in the last couple episodes, so for this one I used a London sticker from Wonton in a Million. Wednesday I did laundry, so exciting. I did some plan with me stuff and decluttering. I had a box of stuff. Sorry, I keep clicking my nails together. I had a box of stuff under our desk that was from a job I left 2 years ago. It was just full of like newspaper clippings and business cards and a bunch of notes and phone number lists, and I finally decluttered it. It's been almost 2 years since I left that job, and when I moved, I moved the day after I left that job, so I did not get to it until now, which is kind of embarrassing. I got a Michael's delivery this day. We'll talk more about that in a minute. And then we watched more Parks and Recreation. That Cats on the Couch sticker is from Fox and Cactus. Thursday I worked out, so that workout sticker is from Oh Hello. And then I finally opened the Michael's delivery box, and one of the frames that I bought was broken. So they put 2 frames that I ordered for my diplomas in the same box without much padding, and there's a lot of empty space in the box. So naturally, sorry, there's a loud truck going by. Naturally, one of the glass pieces of one of the frames was broken. So I had to figure out how to get that back to them and get my money back a few weeks later. I folded laundry. I did a bunch of other stuff, like work more on my diversity statement, reading my brother's physician assistant school application, because he has to write an essay for that. And then I put in this time to order sticker, which I believe is from Virgo and Paper from a really long time ago, because I placed a Cinderella paper order this day. Adam Scott, one of the actors from Parks and Recreation, went live on Instagram this day with somebody from Shark Tank, so I was really excited about that. I used a Fox and Cactus phone sticker to mark that, and then we watched more Parks and Rec. Basically, the next couple weeks, we watched 2 episodes of Parks and Rec every single night until we got to the finale. Friday, I needed to complete my student loan exit counseling since I just graduated. So I used a glitter flag and a $sign icon from the kit. I checked my email. I read the student questionnaires, so like the evaluations of my teaching this day because they were released the previous day. Those went fine. They didn't really go into much detail, so I feel like I got more from the final reflection assignment I had them do at the end of the semester. I got more feedback on my teaching in that than I did on the questionnaires, actually, just because I required them to write at least 2 pages. It was kind of a reflection of how the semester went and, like, how are you doing and how did you think online instruction went. And so I'm glad I did that assignment because my questionnaires were a bit lacking in feedback, but I get it. They're busy, the students. Then I continued reading Middlemarch this day, which I started in January, and once school started again, the semester started, it fell by the wayside because I obviously had assigned reading to do. So I picked Middlemarch back up this day and started on page 90. So I read that on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in the middle of the day, and those very cute reading stickers are from Fox and Cactus. And then that night we ordered pizza from a local place. It's very good. So I put in a wonton and a million pizza drooling sticker. And that blobby crying, laughing at Parks and Recreation at the end of the day is from Oh Hello, of course. On Saturday, I set up a little planner that I will not be naming. So I used a page flag and this little traveler's notebook sticker from Paper and Milk, I think it is. Then I did more reading, like I already said, and then the rest of my Michaels order arrived, and luckily nothing was broken. The armature wire that I placed in the order for my boyfriend, because he likes to do claymation stuff, and he wanted to put some armature wire in our Baby Yoda so that the arms would be posable. That was all bent out of shape, but I guess that's fine because you bend that wire anyway. He was fine with it, so I'm not going to cause a fuss about it, but I've noticed a lot of people don't know how to ship stuff. I guess I'm spoiled by Etsy sellers. Then more Parks and Rec at the end of the day. That French-looking Wonton in a Million sticker is from Wonton in a Million. That's a Suey, I think is the character's name. I don't remember. Sunday was Pentecost, so that Pentecost sticker is from Oh Hello. Then I did some budget stuff, so I cut up one of the checklists to mark that. Did more reading, like I already said. And then I printed my April photos, finally, and set up my April photo page in this planner. So I just used a little smartphone sticker for that, because I use the HP Sprocket, which is a little instant printer that you use with your iPhone. Or, I don't know if they're only on iPhone, but basically you print them from your smartphone. And then I ended out the week with a heart little thing to mark that we watched more Parks and Rec. In the sidebar this week, all I had was a half box to mark that it was week 11 of our stay at home. Sometimes I will put, actually most of the time, I will put habit trackers in that space too. But this week I really felt like I was trying to reevaluate. Well, and I guess I'm looking back. The previous week, my graduation week, I didn't use habit trackers either. I was just trying to reevaluate what I was going to use habit trackers for, and I think I ended up reinstating them at the beginning of June, so the next week after this. Yeah, I did. I figured out what I wanted to use habit trackers for, but this week I didn't know, so all I did was mark what week of stay at home we are on. I think I forgot to mention that at the top of the spread, instead of just putting the headers up there, I wanted to make it a little more decorative and use some of the stickers, so I put the header size washi stickers up at the top and a glitter header. I really like how this turned out, especially because I didn't have any bottom washi left from the kit. So I'm really happy with how this week turned out, even though it's much simpler than some other weeks, but it looks very colorful, but also clean, if that makes sense. Very just neat. So I hope you enjoyed watching this plan with me. Let me know how your planning is going. I'll talk to you later. Bye.